Good morning, good morning. Okay, this is going to be fast and furious because I need to pick up my grandbaby, but I also just wanted to come in and say hi, kind of do a little recap of my trip, and share with you like all the good things that are happening right now. So we're going to do a little skincare, just some really quick, simple makeup. I'm going to try this like one layer makeup strategy, or whatever you want to call it, that some cute little influencers have been sharing on their pages. So that's what we're going to do today. I just went in with my Revival. This is a pre-serum to all of your serums. I did not take this on vacation with me, and I missed it so much. It just really helps hydrate the skin, gives you some additional antioxidants. And then I'm going to go in with my Plump because I love it. And I feel like I need to plump around my eyeballs a little bit. So I won't really be able to share like all the deets or whatever, but many of you know, like our vacay started out rocky. Like we had a 21-hour layover in Atlanta. We had to stay the night. Delta did put us up in a hotel, which was nice. So, and also just backing up a little bit, putting my new Beauty Society aluminum, baking soda, paraben, phthalate, fragrance-free, all-natural deodorant. It does have a refill. This is now available on my Beauty Society website. I'm so excited about this. Determined to make this work a little bit. I didn't think that I was going to be able to use it because after the first, few days, the first few days are especially rough, but I've been exfoliating my pits and I used it, for the first few days it was rough. And then, hey Tracy, how are you, my friend? And then I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. And then I stopped using it. And then I started using it again. And then I was still a little oniony smelling, if you know what I mean. So I kind of like stopped and started and stopped and started. And I feel like some days, like when we were traveling, I don't know that I was 100% confident with that. But the last couple of days, like yesterday, I didn't even shower and I sniffed my pits and I thought that that was pretty good. I mean, no different than any other kind of deodorant because I'm kind of stinky in my menopausal years. Heaven forbid. But I feel like it's doing the job. So I'm pretty excited about it. I will keep my little backup as a backup, but I really want to switch over to a natural deodorant and make it work. I'm going in with this perfect form here. I really feel like it's helping tighten things up a little bit. I need to do a before and after. I'm trying to be really good at putting this on every day for like a month. I did not use it on vacation, so maybe by the end of this month, I'll do a little after pick. I've taken some before, so I knew what it looked like before, but I feel like this little gel is a lot less saggy, so I'm pretty excited about that. And you can also use it around, other areas on your face. And we've had this one on special before too with Beauty Society. They have a product of the month every single month. You have an opportunity to get it at half price every single month as a Beauty Society Plus member, which you can just put one item on subscription and boom, you get the product of the month 50% off, or you can become an advisor. And we just dropped a new Legacy Join Kit. It looks amazing, and you're going to get a 60% off coupon when you join. So don't miss out on that. Just holler at me. I mean, they don't care if you just want to share it, sell it, share it, use it. The discount's 25%. Commission is 25 to 45, which is amazing. A lot of places don't do that anymore. And so it doesn't matter if you just want to share a little bit, you just want to use it for yourself, whatever you want to do, you are welcome. And same with Pomifera too. I mean, we welcome all. Now, I did want to show you real quick before the sun season gets here, grab your Heal body oil or the dry body oil. I took the dry body oil on vacation. I didn't know if it was going to work as good as Heal on sunburns, but this baby has kept me from peeling. You can see like I'm not peeling. And many of you saw how fire red my shoulders were. My face did not get burned really, except for like right on my forehead. But I used the Beauty Society facial sunscreen, which I think is amazing. And then plus sometimes I would have my BB cream on for my SPF, but my shoulders look great. So if you keep applying it a couple of times a day, the oil after you get burned, you're gonna be able to keep your tan, I promise, but you do have to continue to apply, because even after a week's time and you feel like, oh, I'm past that stage, your skin is just dry because those are dead skin cells, tanned dead skin cells, cooked dead skin cells, I guess, and they naturally will slough off of your skin. So you do have to keep applying the oil. So just keep that in mind, but you won't get that flaky, scaly, patchy look after your skin has peeled from being in the sun. So what else did I want to share? Real quickly, I'm going to share, so Pomifera launched some tallow. We're going to have a little tallow class. So you can learn all about tallow. This is a beef tallow. It is sourced from grass-fed beef. I'm learning all the things about tallow. I really want to love this because we are going to be expanding the tallow line. So the first few times that I used it, if you sniff the jar right when you open it, you're going to smell a little beef, okay? I'm just being honest. But I feel like they've done a really, really nice job with the scent in here. It is scented in the grapefruit peppermint. I love my Pomifera oil, but I'm going to put this on my face today because I just really want to continue to try and use it and hope for the best here. But it's a beautiful consistency. It's like whipped and then it just melts like butter. Okay, so it looks a little oily. For some people, this is going to be just a little too heavy to use on your face, and that's okay. I just kind of want to bake in my tan a little bit because it's already fading. I haven't really even resurfaced my skin or anything like that, but I find that less is more in using this tallow, especially on your face. Now, there's all different kinds of opinions on tallow, so you'll have to do your own research, maybe even just try it for yourself. It's $29, and you can snag this on my website with 99-cent shipping right now. The other thing that you should know is that when you purchase a tallow, it opens up this really nice bundle that you can get at 25% off, which gives you a cleanser, a rebuilding serum. This is great to use after exfoliating or like a microdermabrasion treatment, but just to kind of rebuild the surface of your skin. And then there is also our Clarify, which is our chemical exfoliant. So you can grab this in the bundle at 25% off, which is great. You need a resurfacing product and a rebuilding product in your regimen. So you can use those in conjunction with your Plump and your Brighten. I know it's a little bit more, but these type of products are what is key in just keeping your skin revived and resurfaced and just, clearing off the dead skin cells, but then rebuilding your skin. These kind of products are very much the reason why I joined Beauty Society, because Beauty Society has all of those kind of products that have tons of different active ingredients in them at higher levels. So that is why I am offering those in addition to my Pomifera. So very, very important that is a great set that you can get at a discount right now. I think I'll go in with just a little bit of eye cream too. I'm using the Beauty Society Immortal Eyes eye cream. I love this eye cream. But speaking of resurfacers right now with Beauty Society, you can actually get their resurfacing retinol product It has the highest amount of retinol that you can get without a prescription. I absolutely love this product. I did not take this on vacation with me because I just wanted to keep things simple. So I haven't even used it since I got back because it's going to resurface, which means it's going to slough off some of my tan. So I'm kind of holding off on a little bit of that, but you can get that at half price by becoming an advisor or putting something on subscription. So we have lots of great things that you can put on subscription, like our gummies. We have hair, skin, nail gummies, nighttime gummies, brilliant brain gummies, which are so helpful just to help me focus a little bit. But so many good things, so many great choices, and so many great prices. And Beauty Society also dropped some new cart perks, so be looking for those when you get out there as well. Okay, now, since I put the tallow on, and I will say, when I first used this, I kind of overdid it, and I could really kind of smell like the fragrance didn't really mask the tallow so much. So less is more. And then, of course, you can also use this on your body as well. But again, I feel like they did a great job with the consistency. So this is going to just really hydrate the skin. It's loaded with antioxidants. It's got amino acids. So many good things for your skin. And I'll share, like, maybe do an in-depth tallow video so you can kind of learn a little bit more about the history and our formula and all the things. But tallow is all the rage right now. It's kind of coming back into the market after it's been like tabooed or snuffed out, or whatever you want to call it. People just have been using different things since the industry changed over the years. So I was going to go in with moisturizer, but I feel like I'm plenty hydrated. So I just kept everything simple today. I could have added in another serum, but I think I'm good because I got to get going here. So, anyways, our trip was wonderful. One of the reasons why I am doing this business is because, I never really had the opportunity to travel and see the world, and doing this business gives you that opportunity to really do things like that. So I feel blessed that we were able to do it. Feel blessed that we were able to bring our daughters and go with my best friend. I mean, how incredible is that, right? So if you want just a little more out of life, challenge yourself. What the heck? What have you got to lose? Shockley did all the arrangements for the travel, which, if you're like me, planning a vacation is exhausting, and all we pretty much had to do was call their concierge team, book our flights, and they pretty much handled everything else for us. So it was really like not stressful in that way, because if you've ever been traveling out of the country is a little stressful. They have this e-ticket with the Dominican that you have to complete, and that was a little stressful because our flight changed. So we had to go back in and get that adjusted before we left, and it was kind of stressful. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It was a little stressful. So just knowing that Shackley had our back with doing all the other planning was amazing. So that's one of the benefits of being with a company like this. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bronzer with Beauty Society. These are the two that I have. This one is called Soul. It's a little bit more sheer bronze looking, and then this other one is Java. It's a little bit more cool and a little bit darker, and since I have a little bit of a tan, I am gonna go in with that one and just give myself a little glowy. Like, I don't have any foundation on or anything. There's a couple of like little Instagram girls that have been applying their makeup like this, and so I thought I'm gonna give that a try. You can do this on top of the BB cream. I love my BB cream. I pretty much lived in this all weekend. It's amazing with the SPF. It's nice and light and just gives your skin a beautiful glow. And you can snag that at 99-cent shipping on my Pomifera website. It's a must-have. So many of you have tried it, but many of you have not, and you need to. Then we're going to just go in with a little bit of blush. But basically, we ended up getting, so I didn't do that quite perfect, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be blended out. I grabbed a little bit of the bronzer in there. Basically, we got to the beach Saturday afternoon, so then we had a nice full day on the beach. It was great. We just pooled it, beached it a little bit, and then back to the pool. We hung out there for a very long time, so it made it feel like it was a full day, which was awesome. And then we made dinner plans that first night. It was Mexican. It was less than impressive, I guess I should say. So, I mean, it was okay. I'm going to go in with my stick foundation, I think. Just going to add a little bit because I don't need a lot of anything today because we're just going to be with grandbaby. But I like to have just a little bit on my face of something. So that was nice. And we kind of just made an early night of it because we were, let's face it, we were pretty tired. And the next day we found out we kind of missed all the fun. There was a little sports bar there and everybody just was having a blast. So we kind of missed out on that a little bit. Oh, look at me. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I should have blended out this last, but it's okay. Because I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. So I'm losing my mind. But, so anyway, so we kind of just did an early night, Saturday night. I mean, it wasn't like super early. We did get a chance to kind of visit with some other Palmavera partners that night before we went to bed, but I was like dry. I had a splitting headache. I was peer pressured into doing a lemon drop shot, and that just exasperated everything, I feel like. So I could hardly get a handle on my headache. I almost didn't think I was going to be able to make it to dinner. It was that bad. I was like taking my water bottles up to my head and all the things just to try and get a handle on it, but it came around. I came around. We were able to get to dinner. It was so fun taking pictures with the girls. It was beautiful, all the things, right? And then Sunday, Ellie and I just took a little walk on the beach. She's so funny. I like going out early in the morning before the sun is blazing hot, walk the beach a little bit, sit and chill, read a book, right? Like that's what I like to do. And I asked Ellie if she wanted to come down with me, and she did. So we did. We went out to the beach, and we get out there and we walk like, you know, you're in the resort, right? Split down the middle. So we're going down to the middle of the beach, and we walked like one half of the, I already told him I'm running a little bit late, and we get to like half of the beach walk, and Ellie's like, how long are we going to be doing this? And I'm like, oh girl, okay, you're not a beach walker girl, are you? So we cut our little beach walking short, and it was starting to get a little hot. But then we went back up, had some breakfast. They had one cafeteria for breakfast there. So it was just like simple, you know, you didn't have a lot to think about. It was like, that was it. That was your breakfast choice, which is fine. Ate a lot of fruit. Food was a little bit better than when we went to the Dominican before, but pretty much the same, right? Dominican is not known for their best food. And then, of course, it being an all-inclusive resort, food just wasn't that great. So, but it was fine. So, we just did the pool and the beach pretty much all day on Sunday. We did a hibachi dinner Sunday night, which was really fun. And the food was good, all right? But even though it tasted good, everything just really was not happening with my stomach. My stomach was just like, so I was still just very leery of anything that I ate and just everything that I put in my stomach. I just kind of took it easy. Didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain any weight either. So, and then Monday was rainy, and that was our last full day. And we did go ahead and book a spa for the morning, and it was like, okay. It wasn't like a super fancy spa or anything like that. But it was just nice to kind of relax and chill out in the spa a little bit. So that's what we did in the morning, and then we had breakfast. And then it started just kind of off and on being cloudy and rainy, so we didn't really have a lot of pool and beachside time. Then we did have like a little powwow with our Palmafera leaders that were there, and just kind of talked about some things Palmafera, the direction that Palmafera is going, and I was really pleased and happy to be a part of that conversation, because I'll just be honest, and I know that many of you have questioned and felt the same with the, you know, with the whole acquisition of Shaklee Palmafera. What does that mean? How does that work? Because a lot of companies, when they take over like that, they literally like absorb the company that they're acquiring. And they have said over and over again that they were not intending to do that with Palmafera, but it's like actions speak louder than words, right? So I've always just kind of had this reservation, just wondering and waiting if that day was ever going to come. But I really do feel like I can confidently say that we're not going to be merging. So that's exciting. It's just going to be a simple brand, which is kind of the whole heart of Palmafera. But they're also going to take the effort and continue to let us have our own identity and keep us separate from Shaklee, which is, initially I was like thinking, well, I kind of like, you know, being under Shaklee's wing and involved with everything for like together for like convention and trips and stuff. They even changed our trip dates a little bit just to keep us separate from Shaklee, which I was a little bit frustrated at the beginning, but knowing what I know now, like Shaklee was at that resort prior to us getting there. They were leaving as we were coming in, and come to find out there was almost 800 Shaklee people there on the trip, which makes it difficult when you're on a resort to like make a dinner reservation, hang out quietly at the pool. You know, all of those things matter. So we really did have a nice, quiet, peaceful trip without a lot of people there. And I mean, it's kind of nice to have some people, but you don't want them like all the time. So if I have a choice, I'd rather take like few people and quiet versus all the noise. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on that. But feeling good about the direction that they're going to take us. Like I said, they're going to expand the tallow line. We're going to have a new fragrance coming out in our Glow product, which is our body serum. It's like this luxurious oil that you put on after you get out of the shower. So that should be really, really fun. The dry body oil, you guys, is amazing. So get your hands on that. I think you're really going to love it. The Shore scent is beautiful. Only a couple of you have tried the Shaklee body scrub that's on my website, but it is the same scent as the body oil and the dry body oil. And it's a beautiful product. So get yourself some of that. It's delicious. So yeah, so then that's pretty much what we did Monday, and they did have a really nice farewell dinner for us, which honestly, I was surprised because I just kind of felt like, I didn't really know what to expect. I was not really expecting them to have, you know, even something like branded with our Palmafera brand together for us, but it was really, really nice. Honestly, it was like a really small group of people that earned the trip. And so I was like, I don't know about that, but I loved it because you got to visit with like almost everyone that was there, even though you don't really know them that well in person. So you got the opportunity to really get to know more people in a smaller setting like that. So I love that. And so that was a good thing. Even though it was small, we were mighty. And I just, I was appreciative that Palmafera took the time to really put something halfway decent together for us. We were supposed to have dinner on the beach, but it got rained out. So that would have been fun too, but it's all okay. It's all good. They found a really pretty spot for us to just kind of have our own little area. So it was nice and quiet. And we could all kind of just visit and have some dinner, and it was all like Dominican food. So it was good. It was, you know, there was enough things to try. I did not eat the meat. It's because I'm not eating meat in the Dominican. Although I did have chicken on my tacos that first night that we were there. Because I thought, if anything's going to happen, I'll have some time to recover. I just didn't want to be sick on the plane, right? Traveling. So, all right. So there's that. And then pretty much that was it. We got to visit with some of the Palmafera partners. There were a lot of our influencers that were there. So it was kind of neat to hang out with some of them. And then it was a full day of travel back home on Tuesday. Full day. I took Wednesday off. I'm very grateful that I did because it was kind of just a little vegetable. And even yesterday, I was still really, really tired, just recuperating from everything. Okay, so simple makeup. I'm gonna go pick up my grandbaby. I'm making my husband nervous because I haven't left the house yet, so I better get going. But I just wanted to hop in here, share a couple of things. Lots of great things happening with Palmafera, 99-cent shipping, so take advantage of that. And then lots of really fun things to look for on my Beauty Society website and take advantage of. So thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry I can't see comments because I think Facebook is just kind of phasing some of that out. I don't know. I still like to go live, but we'll see how this works out going forward. But simple one-layer look on the face today, letting my tan kind of shine through, but still looking like, you know, somewhat put together. We're just babysitting baby today. So anyways, you guys, I hope you all have a great day. I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.